Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, opening your eyes, and seeing the world with crystal clear definition. Imagine your brain feeling sharp, quick, and ready to solve problems, instead of feeling like it is wrapped in a thick fog. Most people accept blurry vision and memory lapses as a normal part of aging. They think their body is just wearing out. But what if I told you that your body is not wearing out? It is simply failing to clean itself. You see, while you are awake, your brain and your eyes are under constant attack. They are bombarded by blue light, oxidative stress, and metabolic waste. They are fighting a war all day long. But at night, when you close your eyes, a miraculous process is supposed to happen. It is called the Glymphatic System. Think of it as a team of nighttime janitors that come out only when you are in deep sleep to power wash your brain and your optic nerves. They flush out the toxic plaques, the cellular debris, and the inflammation that built up during the day. But here's the tragedy. For most people over 60, this cleaning crew is on strike. Because of poor nutrition and blocked pathways, the trash is not getting taken out. It stays in your brain. It stays in your retina. And that is why you wake up feeling tired and seeing blur. Tonight, we are going to change that. I am going to give you the recipes for 4 specific nighttime elixirs. These are not just random juices. These are chemically designed tools that activate your glymphatic system. They act as the detergent that dissolves the grime while you sleep. By the time we are done, you will have a protocol to restore your vision and sharpen your memory without lifting a finger. But to understand why these drinks work, we first need to understand what is actually clogging your system. Science tells us that 90% of all neurological and ocular repair happens during stage 3 and stage 4 sleep. This is when your brain cells actually shrink in size by 60%, creating space for fluid to wash through and clear out toxins like beta-amyloid plaques. These are the same plaques linked to Alzheimer's disease and glaucoma. If you are not getting deep sleep, or if you lack the raw materials for this wash cycle, the plaque hardens. It strangles your neurons, and it suffocates your retina. So, the first drink in our protocol is designed specifically to break down this hardened plaque and lower the inflammation that blocks the flow. We call this the Plaque Dissolver. It is a traditional recipe known as golden milk, but we are going to tweak it for maximum medical potency. The star ingredient here is turmeric, specifically its active compound curcumin. Curcumin is one of the few substances on Earth that can cross the blood-brain barrier. Once it gets inside, it acts like a potent anti-inflammatory agent. Studies published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease suggest that curcumin helps macrophages, the immune cells of the brain, to clear the amyloid plaques. For your eyes, it is just as powerful. It reduces the oxidative stress in the retina that leads to macular degeneration. But there's a catch. Curcumin is notoriously hard to absorb. If you just stir turmeric powder into water, you are wasting your time. Your liver will flush it out in minutes. To make it work as a nighttime medicine, you need 2 keys to unlock it. First, you need piperine. This is found in black pepper. Adding just a pinch of black pepper increases the absorption of curcumin by 2,000%. Second, you need fat. Curcumin is fat-soluble. This is why we make golden milk using a base of warm coconut milk or almond milk. The healthy fats act as a carrier, smuggling the medicine past your digestion and straight into your brain cells. So here is your first prescription. 1 hour before bed, gently warm a cup of unsweetened coconut milk. Whisk in 1 teaspoon of high-quality organic turmeric powder.
a pinch of black pepper, and a slice of fresh ginger for digestion. Drink it warm. It will soothe your nervous system and prepare your brain for the deep cleaning cycle. But while turmeric handles the inflammation, there is another part of your eye that needs a completely different kind of fuel to regenerate its night vision capability. And that brings us to drink number 2.
While turmeric handles the fire of inflammation, we need to rebuild the actual structure of your eye that captures light. This brings us to elixir number 2, the Retina Rebuilder. This is a concentrated tea made from blueberries, or even better, their European cousin, the bilberry. You have heard that blueberries are good for you, but the reason why is specific to the night. Your retina contains a protein called rhodopsin. It is the purple pigment that allows you to see in low light. Every time you look at a bright screen or step into the sun, that pigment gets bleached out. It is destroyed. Your body has to regenerate it every single night. If you are slow to regenerate rhodopsin, your night vision fails, and you struggle to drive in the dark. Blueberries are loaded with a specific compound called anthocyanins, specifically one called C3G. This compound speeds up the regeneration of rhodopsin. But here is the doctor's order. I do not want you eating a bowl of sugary fruit right before bed, as the sugar spike will ruin your sleep. Instead, I want you to drink a tea made from dried bilberries or add a high-quality liquid extract to warm water. This delivers the medicine without the metabolic cost. It sends a signal directly to the hippocampus in your brain, improving memory flow while restoring the sensitivity of your eyes for the next day. But there is a part of your eye that is even more delicate than the retina. It is the macula. It is responsible for your central vision, the ability to read faces and see fine details. To protect it, we need the most powerful and expensive spice in the world. Drink number 3 is the saffron infusion. Do not confuse this with turmeric. I am talking about the red threads of the crocus flower. Saffron contains 2 rare carotenoids, crocin and crocetin. Clinical trials have shown that these compounds are like internal sunglasses. They protect the photoreceptor cells from dying due to light damage. In fact, studies have shown that supplementing with saffron can actually improve visual acuity in people with early-stage macular degeneration. And the bonus effect is incredible. Saffron is a proven sleep aid. It does not just knock you out, it increases the time you spend in the restorative phases of deep sleep. You only need a tiny amount. Take 4 or 5 strands of high-quality saffron, steep them in hot water for 10 minutes until it turns a deep golden red, and sip it. It is a luxury ritual that saves your central vision. However, all the repair in the world is effectively useless if your eyes are under constant physical pressure. Many seniors suffer from silent glaucoma because they carry tension in their head and neck. To fix this, we need a muscle relaxant. This is drink number 4, the optic nerve sedative. This is a specific combination of chamomile tea fortified with magnesium glycinate. We all know chamomile helps with sleep. That is because of a bioflavonoid called apigenin. Apigenin binds to the GABA receptors in your brain, turning off the worry switch and lowering cortisol. Why does this matter for your eyes? Because cortisol increases intraocular pressure. When you are stressed, your eyes are literally under pressure. By drinking strong chamomile tea, you lower that pressure. But to make it a true elixir, you must add magnesium. But you must be careful. Do not use magnesium citrate or magnesium oxide, as these are laxatives that will send you to the bathroom all night long. You need magnesium glycinate. This form relaxes the tiny muscles around the eye socket and the optic nerve, allowing blood to flow freely again. So, you have the golden milk for inflammation, the bilberry tea for night vision, the saffron for the macula, and the chamomile magnesium for pressure. But simply drinking them is not enough. You need to know exactly when to take them and the one dangerous mistake you must avoid, or you will undo all the benefits.
Now that you have the 4 recipes, we need to talk about the mechanics, because if you prepare these wrong or drink them at the wrong time, you will turn a remedy into a burden. First, let's talk about temperature. Many seniors make the mistake of using boiling water for everything. This is a scientific error. High heat destroys delicate enzymes and vitamins. Specifically, the anthocyanins in the blueberry tea and the active oils in the saffron are heat sensitive. Never use water that is actively boiling. Let the kettle sit for 2 minutes after it whistles. You want the water to be hot, but not violent. It should be comfortable to sip immediately. This preserves the medicine. Second, we must discuss the toilet trap. The number 1 complaint I hear from patients is, "Doctor, if I drink at night, I have to wake up 3 times to use the bathroom." This destroys the very sleep quality we're trying to fix. To solve this, you must follow the 90-minute rule. You must finish your elixir exactly 90 minutes before your head hits the pillow. This gives your kidneys enough time to process the fluid and allows you to empty your bladder one last time right before bed. Do not sip these drinks while reading in bed. Drink them in the living room, finish them, and then start your wind-down routine. And please, do not try to be a hero and mix all 4 ingredients into one giant swamp water. Your body cannot absorb that much complexity at once. Rotate them. Maybe Monday and Thursday are for golden milk. Tuesday and Friday are for bilberry. Listen to what your body needs. If your eyes feel dry and scratchy, choose the turmeric. If your night vision is failing, choose the bilberry. But there is one nighttime habit that millions of people have, thinking it helps them sleep, when in reality it is slowly blinding them and shrinking their brain. We need to talk about alcohol, the nightcap, the glass of red wine, the small brandy. You might feel like alcohol helps you fall asleep faster, and it does. It is a sedative, but it is a deceptive one. Alcohol completely blocks your brain from entering REM sleep, the rapid eye movement phase. This is crucial because REM sleep is when your brain consolidates memories. If you drink alcohol, you might be unconscious for 8 hours, but you are not resting. You are essentially under anesthesia. For your eyes, alcohol is a desiccant. It dehydrates the vitreous gel inside your eye, leading to floaters and retinal detachment risks. It also depletes the liver of glutathione, the master antioxidant that protects your lens from cataracts. If you are serious about saving your vision and your memory, the nightcap has to go. Replace it with the chamomile and magnesium blend. It will give you the relaxation you crave without the toxicity. But there is one final warning. Some healthy nighttime drinks contain a hidden stimulant that creates a vicious cycle of insomnia. You might be drinking it right now without knowing it.
That hidden stimulant is cocoa. Many people believe a cup of hot chocolate is the perfect cozy bedtime drink. It feels relaxing. But cocoa contains 2 stimulants, caffeine and theobromine. While the caffeine amount is lower than coffee, theobromine is a heart stimulant that widens blood vessels and increases heart rate. For a sensitive senior, this is enough to prevent deep sleep. It keeps your mind racing just enough to block the glymphatic cleaning crew from doing their job. If you want a creamy, hot drink, stick to the golden milk we discussed. It is anti-inflammatory, whereas hot chocolate is often just sugar and stimulation. So, here is your new nightly protocol. You are going to stop starving your brain and eyes during the most critical 8 hours of your day. You are going to stop sabotaging your repair cycle with alcohol and sugar. Instead, you will choose your medicine. If your joints ache and your eyes feel dry, you will whisk up the golden turmeric milk. If your night vision is fading, you will sip the deep purple bilberry tea. If you are worried about macular degeneration, you will treat yourself to the saffron infusion. And if stress is blinding you, you will relax with the chamomile and magnesium blend. Remember, your body is not a machine that just wears out until it breaks. It is a biological system that is constantly trying to repair itself. It just needs the right tools. By giving it these raw materials before you sleep, you are turning your 8 hours of rest into 8 hours of therapy. You might just find that the normal signs of aging, like forgetting names or squinting at the road, were not inevitable after all. They were just a sign that your cleaning crew needed a little help. Start tonight. Pick one elixir, follow the 90-minute rule, and wake up to a brighter world. If this guide helped you, please subscribe to the channel. We are building a community of people who refuse to accept decline as a destiny. Sleep well, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next video.